Now, it has been nearly 1 whole year since I last posted to social media, so I wanted to take today's opportunity to let you know what I've gained from that. What, if anything, I'm now missing out on. Overall, is it a good idea to quit social media altogether? It's a beautiful day. We're going to do some landscape photography, so I'd love it if you were to come with me. Let's go. Before we get going today though, this video is sponsored by Squarespace. So if you need a domain name, a website or an online store, make your next move with Squarespace. Right, like I said, it's a beautiful day. We're out in North Yorkshire again, and I've come to shoot a specific composition and make a photograph that I've been planning for a lot of years. The heather is looking spectacular, and that's going to feature in today's video. We've got some nice bit of sunshine up there, which is looking good. The sun's going to set pretty much behind me over there, so hopefully we'll get some nice warm light bringing that heather to life. But before we do that, there's kind of my shot's down in that valley over there a little bit. But before we do that, we're going to have a little hike up that hill there. Just have a little explore around, see what we can see, make a couple of little images beforehand, and talk about the ups and downs of quitting social media. Although, spoiler alert, there are not that many downsides. Right, onwards and upwards, along with the sheep. If I spin you around, chasing them up the hill. Let's go. Just before I quit social media about a year ago, I was going on there maybe 10 times a day, just mindlessly picking up my phone and scrolling through Instagram, looking at crap adverts, crap videos, and the occasional nice photograph, and then going on Twitter and reading through other people's arguments. It was idiotic, I was addicted, and I see so many other people in that position. So I thought enough is enough. It was affecting my productivity. So I just decided to go cold turkey and quit. Now, I think it's probably an interesting point to start with of discussing what I've actually missed out on. Is there anything I've missed out on? And you might be sat there thinking, well, Adam, it's fine you quitting social media because you've got a decent presence on YouTube. And I would agree with you on that until I did actually quit, and it didn't make a blind bit of difference to my business. And if I'm truly honest with myself, my social media following outside of YouTube, because I don't really think YouTube is social media, it's a content delivery platform. What social media was for me was an ego boost, and really nothing more. It was the 30-odd thousand followers on Instagram. It was the numbers that kind of, for a little while, made me feel good. But like I say, if I'm honest with myself, that didn't, in any way, shape or form, help me build a business. My business was not built through Instagram or Twitter or Facebook or all of those other social media type platforms. It was mostly through initially doing wedding photography in the real world, and then through YouTube. And YouTube isn't going anywhere. It's now the most watched thing online, more than Netflix or anything else. I think if you want to become a photographer who is known, if you want to make a living from photography, then I think YouTube needs to be somewhere in your planning. When I think about the amount of time I wasted trying to promote myself on Instagram and Twitter, I just can't really fathom how much time I've wasted and what I could have done. I regret it. What could I have done with that time when I was trying to come up with thoughtful posts and good photographs and make my grid look nice? It was all so stupid, just dominated by algorithms that almost prevented you from ever leaving the platform whatsoever. So if you sat there as a young person or with a small following that you want to grow, it may be time to think that you don't want to be wasting your time posting on social media, or at least Instagram and Facebook and Twitter, that kind of thing. Or LinkedIn. What the hell is it? What the hell even is LinkedIn? Do people still use that? Oh, God. It might get a bit ranty, I suppose, as this video goes on, because I'm passionate about this. I don't want anyone to waste their time. I think social media, the way it is now, it's like a drug. It's a drug that's really, really bad for you. It's really bad for our minds. But one thing I did enjoy from time to time on social media was seeing some of my friends and some photographers that I respect and follow and seeing their work. That is an interesting one because I quickly realised you can just go to their website. You can bookmark their website in your browser. And even better than that, there's this old technology, internet technology, called an RSS feed. And you just get an RSS reader and subscribe to the RSS feed from that person's website. So every time they publish a new photo or a new blog or a new video on their website, it pops up into your RSS feed. It's like social media, but it's content that you curate all by yourself without some stupid algorithm getting in the way. I promise you, if you stick with me on this video, you will hopefully come away with a really positive feeling because it's a beautiful day. The sun's dipping in and out from behind the cloud. The heather is just stunning. I can't wait for sunset when that warm evening sun hits the heather and it just bursts into life. It's so exciting to photograph and I absolutely love it. And I'm just gonna walk back down this edge that I'm on and find a little photo of some of the nice heather with the view in the distance. It's not my main image of the day, but I just want to capture something else because it's just looking great and it's feeling good to be out. I'm going to talk about the benefits and what I've gained from leaving social media shortly, but it is funny when I was sort of planning this video, trying to come up with or think about what are the benefits of social media? What's actually good about it? What am I missing? What am I missing out on? Now that I'm not on there. It was a short list. That's crazy. That is crazy. And so often I'd come away from using it feeling worse than when I picked my phone up, and that's just nuts. The fact that somehow our brains get addicted to that is just weird. We are strange creatures. Yeah, right. Little little step to navigate. Like I said on last week's video, my back has not been particularly great of late. So it makes me a little bit less steady on my feet, just a little bit, as I strengthen back up again. Oh, look at these bilberries as well. Are there any grown yet? Don't think so. You see that? It looks so good. With the little bits of heather dotted amongst it. Beautiful day. Sun's about to come back out as well. Yes, right. Let's go and get a picture. Right, I'm set up for my first shot of the day and I'm already doubting myself because I'm set up with this scene here right in front of me, but when I look over here towards the sun, it just looks really moody and atmospheric. Look at that, it's just fantastic with the sun lighting up some of the moisture in the air. So I'm kind of thinking I need to go around there and then shoot that way, but then the composition doesn't quite work. Oh no. Man, right, I just need to shoot this, I think. So I am set up. I'm at f11. I'm at 1/250th of a second because it's so windy now that the grasses and the bit of the heather's all moving around. There's a little shrub tree in there as well. So I'm at ISO 400. So I'm just going to shoot it while that sun's coming through. I'm bracketing, although that's just for safety more than anything. I will probably just use one of those images because with everything moving around, it might not stitch properly anyway. If I spin round straight into the wind, it's probably a bit noisy now, but I've got this heather here right in the foreground. I'm really wide. I'm at 16 millimeters, I think. I have the rock there, the bit of heather further on, and then the tree up there, little shrub tree thing. It's a really nice scene. And when I'm getting that side light from the sun, the whole lot's lighting up. It's looking really beautiful. And then I've got the distant view of that wood in the background, which is really rather nice as well. The only thing I'm not massively loving is the kind of diagonal line of the hill. That's the only thing I'm not quite loving, but it is covered in heather, so it's still quite nice. Turn me back to the wind again. It's just looking so nice over there. So I feel like I'm making a mistake here. Some people in the comments have been saying that I put too much pressure on myself. And that might just be true. But when you're in the heat of the moment and the light's changing all the time, you kind of just want to make the absolute best of it, because it doesn't always look like that. It's not always looking so moody and atmospheric and beautiful like it is now. Right, it's sunny again here. So I will shoot that. I'm manually focused. And let's have a quick look at that. Yeah, it's nice. I'm going to move around, get a shot there, and then I'll show you both of them together. And you can let me know which one you like best down in the comments. Oh yes, look at that sunshine now. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. Right, quick march down this road to get into position for the sunset. But it's a good opportunity to let you know about today's sponsor, who is Squarespace. And in my opinion, Squarespace is just the best place for photographers to build their own website. There's a few reasons for that. Firstly, is it's just so easy to do. You can either use one of their beautiful templates to get you up and running quite quickly, or now they have AI tools which will help you. They call it Design Intelligence, and that will build a custom template for you. It will write copy for you to do that tricky bit of putting words on your website to go along with your photographs. The other great thing is that it will grow with you. So you can start with a simple gallery that are gonna make your images look big, bold and beautiful, so much better than they look on social media. And it's just such a great way to share your work with the world and take your little corner of the internet. If you want to, it will then grow with you, so you can just as easily turn your website into an online store and start selling things like books and prints and calendars and cups and workshops and tours. Anything that photographers sell, anything you can think of, you can sell that on Squarespace. So go to squarespace.com to start your free trial today, and then if you like what you've built, use the offer code FIRSTMAN. That's right, FIRSTMAN. Tell them that I sent you there, and then I get the credit for sending you there. You get a new website and Squarespace get a new customer. We all win, and it's a beautiful thing. Get off. Fly on the lens. Right, I'm set up for what is going to be my final shot of the day and the whole reason that I came here today. As you can see though, it is not lit up in the way I would like it to be at the moment. I haven't quite got the composition I want, because the best bit of heather is just to the right of where I really want to be to get that tree and that hill there in the shot. But it's still going to be nice. It's still going to be good if I get a little bit of light. Anyway, right, I wanted to talk about the benefits of not being on social media. Like I said, I've talked about this a little bit before, but it's now nearly been a year. And first and foremost, I just feel so much better. And I think that's for a few reasons. It's the not being a slave to the device, and then not being a slave to the stupid opinions and stupid discourse that exists online. I'm just out of that now. Here in the field, touching heather and touching grass. It's just, nature is the best place to be. It heals and sometimes bites you with the midges. The other benefit is that I'm not now also a slave to the algorithms. I think algorithms are inherently evil. They were not set up that way. I don't think that was the intention of these companies, but they pretty much are. They're designed to keep you addicted to those devices, and removing 2 or 3 of them from my life, and now only having one in my life, which is YouTube, is just, I've got so much more headspace. And I see some people who say, oh, I'm not addicted to social media, and then I look at their behaviour, and you absolutely are. Have a good long look at yourself to make sure that is not you. The other thing is that, oh man, flies. The sort of pressure to create has been significantly reduced. There was a lot of pressure to create photographically by that grid on Instagram. Feeling the need to feed that thing over and over and again. The algorithm changes. You try and adapt. You do shorts and you do stories, and it's all just so daft. I just want to be out taking photographs, doing photography, making videos, long form videos to talk to you. That's what I love to do. I also now don't have that pressure of comparison. I've talked about it so many times before, but comparison is the thief of joy. And that's so clear. It's so clear to me now that even though I didn't think I was doing that, I most definitely was. I'm just out there creating exactly what I want to create. I'm not feeling the pressure to go travelling far and wide. I'm coming back to a place where I've been several times before because I want to photograph it in these conditions, because that's exactly what I want to photograph. And with the heather the way it is, it's going to look great if I get some light. Such is life of a landscape photographer. It's the time I've got back. That's one of the biggest things. This thing in my pocket here today has guided me around, but I'm hardly ever touching this now. I still get a fair bit of screen time in with watching things and working, but the phone is hardly ever in my hand. The few occasions when I do have a little look at social media, it's just so obvious how ridiculous it is. Some of the short content that's on there, it's just mind-numbing. It's poison for the mind. I really don't like what it's doing to society. But maybe that's just me getting old and grumpy. I don't know. The main thing is, from quitting social media, is the energy I've got back. That's how I see it every day. I've got a certain amount of time and a certain amount of energy, and I don't want to waste any of it. And it's so much better being out in nature, swatting flies off a camera and having fun here in the landscape, even when it's not sunny. I'm disappointed it's not sunny, but it's given me an inclination to come back and do it again. I love this place. Look at it. Just look all around me here. There's not a single person about. I have this whole moor to myself. I had that whole hill to myself earlier. I'm surrounded by heather. It's one of the most beautiful places I can imagine being right now, and I'm the only one here. And that is an insane privilege. Right, I think I've waffled on enough. I'm just feeling pumped. I'm feeling pumped about being out in nature doing landscape photography. So let's take a photograph, because disappointingly, I don't think that sun is coming back today. So there is a little bit of colour in the sky now. I'm going to compose up, get the focus right. Whoa, I didn't mean to do that. Get the focus, lock that off, and then F11, 1/10 of a second, ISO 100. Let's have a quick look at that. Yeah, if there was some light on it, it would be stunning. I will do my best with an edit, see what we can come up with. I want to know, are you on social media? Do you use it? Have you ever used it? Are you quitting? Have you quit? Let me know what you think down below in the comments. And if you want, go over to my website and consider supporting me through my Patreon system. It's like Patreon, just without the middleman. Just value exchanged between the two of us. It's a beautiful thing. I'll see you again very soon. Bye.